It is kind of ironic. Here I was actually talking about that everything must be solved, and Megicula could very well just be the main antagonist for Noel's arc, and Gordon needed to appear. And while Gordon haven't appeared yet, now I'm just screaming to the offer, just make him appear already. If he really is connected to Megicula, let him appear so he can end this annoyance. Yes, it's me, the angry anime fan, the despair reviewer, although I technically mostly just review it in zero. I occasionally reviews other things, although with less enthusiasm than I used to. So yes, this is Black Clover, chapter 297. First off, a pretty amazing color spread of Noelle, although I still have to say, it's both a blessing and a curse to see in this kind of thing. It's a blessing because it just further just shows how beautiful Noelle is, but it once again also seems to imply that she wears nothing underneath her butt when in these things, because it is almost exposing her in that situation. And it's I mean, don't get me wrong, I am never I am one of those perverts that always enjoys some amount of fan service. It's just that some things are so overly sexualized. I am actually a bit do they really have to be that much? So basically what happens is the fact that Noelle pierces through Vanisha. Even though she's not dead yet, she tries to pull the more powerful moments, and of course enjoys every single one. But Noelle, with her immense power, and yes, she even blocks and confirms for us if she is bare down there, manages to fight in some new amazing choreography, and eventually finally defeat Vanisha, actually blowing away every single one of her clothes while we're at it. And what makes this even more annoying is that Vanisha is actually very happy about that. Not that she lost, because she feels like this is friendship. Once again, annoying the fact that this just brings just further and further how twisted of a mind Vanisha has. Vanisha is a sadist, no doubt about it. Vanisha likes fights, no doubt about it. Vanisha likes to cause pain, no doubt about it. And Vanisha only likes strong people, although she seems to only prefer women over men, no doubt about it. But the point is, in the end, she's an extremely twisted child, because in her mind, what she does is not evil. Or maybe it's evil, she just doesn't care. But she also brings forth the thing that it just doesn't make sense to her. She feels some things do not make sense when people do not complain. I mean, what I mean is, you have power, use it. That's her entire ideology. And she doesn't understand when someone is not living by that fact. She did not understand why Noelle's mother had children, because she was so powerful. She believed that children was hindering her power, but as we all know, that is not the case. She also doesn't understand why Noelle fought for something other than other selves. She had power. And she's also happy that Noelle fought her, because it just was more power and finding a goal to surpass. So for Vanisha, all of this is just a simple thing of nothing personal. It's for her, this is how you show affection. It's twisted, it's sad, and honestly pathetic. Just further shows just what kind of shallow character Vanisha is. Even saying all that is, even Noelle just keeps being angry about that, saying that everything she has done is for her own self-interest. And this is exactly where you meet your end. However, just before she can kill Vanisha, a voice begins to speak through her right eye and says that there's a reason why I haven't left you, as suddenly Noelle is pushed back by dark magic power, as the magic power actually takes over Vanisha's body completely, also covering up her private parts, mind you. The voice suddenly says that not even Lucifero is aware of this, and says something along the line that if souls from 3 different same-sex possesses powerful magic, at last it can revive. I mean, I cannot really understand this translation perfectly, but it seems to imply that everything that Megicula had done up until now has been a chess play. And what I mean by that chess play is um, what I mean by that chess play is the fact that it seems that cursing Noel's mother back then, it was not just to save Vanisha at that point. It was for a plan. And cursing Loropecia was not because Loropecia was a powerful mage. As we learned, she had not a single attacking power to her. No, it was for this. By cursing and taking a power of someone else, then cursing Loropecia and killing her off, and finally Vanisha, three pieces of the same sex women with powerful magic would eventually affect the power, giving Megicula the chance to actually revive in the real world, even before its gate is open. I'm saying it because now the biggest question that people popped up when they saw Megicula was, is Megicula a female? Because I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know anymore. The males see, I didn't even listen to Megicula's voice in the anime, but Megicula's true form is honestly, what in the ever-living hell is that? I mean, it suits because it's a devil, and devil is supposed to be gross, but the best way I can describe it is that the body is almost shaped like a little lolly. The wings are there are both giant horns like this and devil horns like that, as well as devil wings, and even a tail shaped like a heart, mind you, but also long flowing hair, almost giving an illusion that maybe Megicula actually was female, but or just a very feminine looking boy. But if you ask me, I cannot tell. Even the dress that Megicula seems to wear is weird. It seems to be tentacles, exactly the same kind of tentacles that was summoned by the Kotodama devil. Sorry, I forgot his name, Sagred, thing, long ago. But it also seems to be reminding me of breasts for some reason. So yeah, if Megicula is a gender female now, then I just say that I give up to find out. It's just too weird. So everything that Megicula have been doing, this actually makes sense from Megicula's insanity, because it just means that everything that Megicula have done just for reviving itself, nothing for anything else. And it fits with the devil's power. It doesn't explain why Lucifero didn't come back to Dante, but it could just be that Lucifero gave up on Dante because Dante was just that pathetic. But Megicula wanted to revive without Lucifero's help, and perhaps making sure that Lucifero do not revive either way. But now the true antagonist of Noel's battle is not Venetia anymore, it's Megicula, as he now curses even Loropecia to be in a devil-like form, and saying that they're now gonna rampage till they run out of magic, and do that. After that, you will die together. Of course, that is just turned for the worse, but in this moment, I am just slapping my head in anger and saying, for the love of God, just let Gordon appear already! Because I know very well that it's very difficult to use characters right. But you can't just create a character that is somehow connected to Megicula through his family, that studied with his family curses, and not being here now that Megicula actually has appeared. It does not make sense. I know what you are thinking, but Megicula is Noel's enemy. But no, yes and no. It's just... Megicula was the side one until now. Noel wanted to kill Vanisha first, but Megicula is more connected to Gordon and Noel now, so he needs to appear so they can kill Megicula, because I refuse to believe that this is the end. Speaking of which, we actually got some comments here, it seems. Do I think that Venetia would join the good side if we would get her backstory? Seriously? Seriously. I'm not even gonna answer that. Oh, no, wait, I'm not gonna be a jerk. I'm gonna answer that. The answer is no! Come on! Think about it, friend. Venetia has no backstory. What I mean by that, I sincerely believe the Dark Triad siblings are flat. What I mean by that is they were created, they were evil, they were twisted. They're not meant to be sympathetic. They are just that, the worst thing about humanity. And if for some reason Venetia would become the good guys, it would just be so wrong. After everything that she has done. No! Again! No! I'm sorry, but that question was not right. I am sorry. I'm sorry to sound like a jerk right now, but I am a jerk, and the answer is no. I do not think so. But do I think that Noiselle and Gordon will appear? Well, I didn't think until now. If there should be something that should appear now, then let Noiselle appear, because Noiselle also has some personal stakes in this. But Gordon is the most important person. He needs to appear. I sincerely believe that his new science thing about curse magic is the only way to stop Megicula. So please, just let this be over. It's annoying to look at. So give me your faults otherwise, if you have any.